So now we are on YouTube too. Hello, people from YouTube. My name is Gabriele, and I will guide this immersion here. Today, we are going to talk about daily routine. And let me explain a little bit how TNT works. TNT is a language platform for beginners, intermediate, and advanced speakers. Immersion meetings are not regular classes, so I'm not a teacher, and I'm not teaching you in the meeting. So this is a place to free conversation, so feel free to make mistakes here. Here we are in a safe and a respectful place without judgment, and just practice and enjoy the conversation, okay? So if you can know about how TNT works and the other plans, please check our website, okay? So guys, all the questions are on the chat. And as we are 10 here, I will split you in small groups to make the conversation flow better, okay? So if you receive an invite to go to another room, please accept. If you know, stay in the main room, okay? Just one moment. So I think it's okay. Have a good conversation and see you later. So now we are. So Wanda, can you introduce yourself, please?
Okay. I'm Wanda. I'm from Niterói, Rio de Janeiro. I have 2 daughters-in-law, 2 sons, and 1 grandson, 2 cats. I'm a dentist. I'm a scuba diver too. And today is a little bit cold here. It's okay. It's that.
And you, Luan, can you introduce yourself, please?
Sure. And hi, guys. Good evening. My name is Luan. I'm from Belém, not exactly Belém, but I'm from Pará. But I've been living in Ribeirão Preto. It's kind of cold here as well. It's cold night, I would say. I've been doing my master's degree in pharmacology. I'm a pharmacist. It's really nice to have you here. And I almost promised that Gabira that I would be here tonight. So I'm here. I'm so glad that shared the moment with you guys.
Nice to see you here. And you, Fernando, can you introduce yourself, please?
Sure. Good evening, everyone. My name is Fernando. I'm 33. I live in Brasilia. I work as an administrative assistant in a government agency in the environment field. And I am graduated in languages. I'm also a host here on TNT. And it's been a while that I don't come in the meetings because I was recovering from a surgery. So it's so good to be back. And that's it.
Nice to see you here. And I think in the next weeks you become to the immersions here. No?
Yeah, next week.
Okay. So I'm Gabriele. I'm 31 years old. I'm from Rio Grande do Sul. I was born there. But nowadays, I live in Rio de Janeiro, this beautiful city. I'm a food engineer, and I work as a science entrepreneur. So I work on a lab. Sometimes I work at home, depend on the day, depend on the activities that I have in a day. I don't have brothers and sisters. I'm not married. I live alone. And I intend to adopt a cat or a dog. I'm not sure about what type of pet, but I miss a pet in my house. And on my free time, oh, that's cute, Wanda.
This is Greg.
And
All the meeting, he's here.
he appears. So on my free time, I really like to study or watching movies and series, go out with my friends, whatever I want on my free time. And I don't have a lot of free time in my life. So, okay. The question number 2, it's about daily routine. So, Wanda, how is your daily routine? Describe a regular day you have.
Yeah, a regular day for me is wake up, take my breakfast, and go to walking across by the beach, and then get home, take a shower, and go to my clinic. Work. I stop for lunch and work, and go home again.
So what time do you usually go to home?
About 6 p.m.
Okay, and in the rest of the day, you just rest and enjoy with your cat?
When I get home, I take a dinner, and then I see a little bit Netflix or YouTube, depends of the day. I read a book. I like to read a old-fashioned book, a paper. What else? And I go to the bed.
That's nice. And you, Luan, how is your daily routine?
How I can say it's almost the same thing every day. I wake up in about 6 a.m. trying to work out, and not every day, but sometimes 3 or 4 days per week. And after that, go to the lab and work there, and helping people, helping myself, and trying to finish my research. It is really hard sometimes, and I don't have a time to go out. Today, for example, I just get home and turn on my computer to be here, so I got there I don't know 7 p.m., but sometimes 5 6 I don't have time. And here in my house, I think it's the best time after have my dinner to study in time to plotar os gráficos, and after that trying to, I don't know, rest and maybe 6 hours per night, I guess.
I don't know if I understand in the beginning of the meeting, but are you doing your master's or finishing your graduation?
Yeah, I'm
I
doing
don't-
my master degree. So
Okay.
yeah, the journey
So,
just
this
beginning.
really- Okay, because this year you are so worried about your research projects.
Yeah, it does. Exactly. Not in the
Okay.
end, but at the middle of something.
Yeah, I totally understand you because I stayed in this place many years ago, and it could be fine. It will be fine.
Thanks.
So how about you, Fernando? How is your daily routine?
Well, my days are basically the same, but different at the same time. I usually wake up around 8 or 9. I'm not a morning person at all. I sleep late and wake up late. And the only thing that for sure I will do every day is waking up and take a shower and have my breakfast. Is the most important part of the day, because I need this routine to wake up. And then really depends on the day, because as I'm working from home and studying from home and doing everything from home, depends on how many demands I have from work. I can start working, or maybe I can study in the morning and work late. So really depends the rest of the day. Every day I study, I work, and I have some time to watch something and relax. But the time is not the same every day.
And how do you realize that it's the time to relax and stop to work during the day?
When I finish my work, basically, because some days I have a lot of things to do. So I start working in the morning and I work until late. But some days I don't have many things to do. So I work just in the morning and I will study in the afternoon. And this is good and it's bad. I don't have a right a routine, a perfect routine, because sometimes I feel kind of lost. But it's good at the same time, because I can do different things.
Yeah, sure. So about me, my routine, I have a time to work, because I start my daily work as 8 p.m. usually. Maybe if I still at home, if I stay at home, I start at 8 a.m. And then I work, when I go to the lab, I work until 4:30 p.m. And then I back home, but it's not the work is not ending. So when I get home, I need to answer some emails. I need to schedule some meetings. I need to study or doing things at home. So it's a little bit crazy. Sometimes I don't have time to watch something on Netflix from Monday to Friday. But I try during the weekends to relax, but sometimes it's not possible. I can, because I'm changing my career. So I'm starting as entrepreneur, and I need to learn new things every day. So just my work are changing too, because sometimes I have experiments to do on the lab. Sometimes I have meetings. Sometimes I have to visit a fair and talking to clients. And sometimes I stay at home just doing meetings or studying or planning the other week. So it's a little bit stressful, but I'm trying to handle of this new routine to me. And the question number 3, it's about the importance of having a daily routine. And how about you, Luan? Do you think it's important to you to have a daily routine or not?
I think.
And Luan?
I'm sorry.
Okay. Go ahead, Luan.
I'm
I
sorry.
understand Wanda.
I understand my name, but it doesn't matter.
Maybe.
But about me, I have my best friend here is my agenda. I don't go anywhere without it, because I just I just write my entire day here, study languages, go to university, a list of tasks to do, and even in the weekends, I cannot relax. I must to check the list off every day. It's helped me a lot because I never lost myself in the tasks to do, even in university or personal task, for example. And I don't know, the importance of having a daily routine for me is everything, because one day without it, I'm truly lost.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. And I don't have a physical agenda, but I use the to-do list. It's an app that I put all the things that I need to do on a day and the other days for this week, next week. This is a this is a thing that I do because I don't have a good memory. So if I put on my mind the things that I need to do, I forgot all the things. So and I'm a visual person, so I need to see the list of things that I need to do. Complex things like treat the data and do experiments, or simple things like go to the supermarket, because sometimes I need to plan it. I need and I need to put it in a list. So for me, it's important to have a routine, but at the same time to understand that sometimes things that we don't plan happen to, and you need to come down and to pass the day. And we need to have a balance, like sometimes I go to the lab and it turns off because we have a problem on the lab, or we have a problem on the university that don't have lights, and I need to back home, or I need to replay my things to do the day. So I think it's good to have a balance, to plan, but to be a little bit flexible, And you, Wanda, what's the importance of having a daily routine for you?
I agree with you. We need to get a balance of routine, because if you are so strict in your routine, you get a little bit boring. Your life get a little bit without surprising. It's so necessary to change our life, to get a movement in our life. I have, of course, a daily routine. In my clinic, I need to know about all the clients, all the patients I have, and what I need to do for them. But in the weekends, or in the vacancies, or in another time is out of my clinic, I avoid routines.
Yeah, and I think your professions, it's not the same day, because every patient, I don't know if it's the correct word, but every person that go to your clinic, it's different than the other. So
Exactly.
it's not equal. Each day it's a new day with new people, with new problems.
Exactly. Totally different.
Yeah.
The way when I talk with a patient is totally different of the way then I talk with another one. Everything for the work, the conversation, all the things change.
Yeah, I can imagine. And you, Fernando, what is the importance of have a daily routine for you?
Yeah, I think it's very important. Routine for me actually is that what Luan said. Having an agenda. I also have my agenda, a physical one. I am a paper person. So I need to put everything there, and because I feel more productive when I do that. Because when I don't write down the things that I have to do, in the end of the day, I think that I was not productive. I didn't do anything, but I did. I just have to look at the paper. So that's how I manage my routine. I don't have a specific time, but I have the specific things, and I have to write those down.
Yeah, I do the same. I don't put on my agenda the specific hour that I need to do something, but sometimes I put if I need to conclude the task on the morning or at the afternoon, because sometimes I need to send something for my not my boss. He's not my boss, but he was my boss. Now he is my he's the co-founder of my company, but I'm not how to say acostumada to tell it. But sometimes I need to send for him some documents or something that I analyze on the lab, and I need to conclude it at the afternoon or at night. Or sometimes I need to plan the immersion. So all Saturdays or Sundays I need to plan the immersions on TNT. So, but this is not, it's not problem that I do it on the morning or at night, but it's a day that I need to do it. And yeah, I think that's it. I have a physical agenda on the past. It works well for me, but sometimes I need to register all the things that I do at web on the internet, because we have a lot of digital documents and registers, me and my team. And for me, it's more practical to do it online, but I prefer to write something like a list of supermarkets. I prefer to write in a paper and go to the supermarket, because I can't check my cell phone on the street or on the supermarket.
I used sorry, Gabi. I used to try to do this thing with schedules with time, putting time, but it doesn't work for me, because I was doing everything out of the time, so I was always late for myself. So I decided that routine for me works that way, just putting the things, not the time.
So next question, it's about if you consider a person who enjoys or avoids routine. And what do you consider to you, Wanda? Do you consider yourself a person who enjoys or avoids routine?
I avoid routine. I like it. In my clinic today, for example, I work only in the morning, because I want to get a free evening. Yeah, it's like that. I change my routine all the time.
Yeah, I will answer at the end this question. How about you, Fernando? Do you consider yourself a person who enjoys or avoids routine?
I avoid routines, but I enjoy organization. I am a very organized person, so those two, I think they mixed up a lot, having a routine and having organization. I have a organization, but not routine.
And you, Luan?
And I enjoy routines a lot. And from, I don't know, Monday to Saturday, but Sunday, absolutely not. Not even Duolingo. routine on Sunday, because Sundays are not the day you have to rest, cook something, just not avoid, but just trying to relax and enjoy the sunshine or something. But from Monday to Saturday, routine a lot to me.
Yeah, I enjoy routine, but I think I enjoy more to have a plan, to be organized, like Fernando said. Because if I think about my routine, my daily routine, every day it's different to the other. Like when I go to the lab, everything happens. Like sometimes the experiments fall. I don't know, but the experiment doesn't work well, or sometimes I have an extra meeting. Sometimes I have a lot of problems to solve in a day. Sometimes I don't have anything to solve. So every day it's different for me. But I have the same thing. I have some moments in my routine that are equal, like a breakfast. I always have a breakfast at the same hour in the day. I really enjoy to have my time to play yoga, and I usually do it when I get home and I feel more relaxed and do it. But for example, at Wednesday, I don't do yoga because I don't have time to do it. Just when I finish the immersion, but it's so late. And yeah, I enjoy routines and I work well when I have a routine. But at the weekends, I prefer to have more free time to choose during the day what I want to do, not to have a plan for the weekends, you know. And let me see, Fernando, what are the moments in your daily routine that you like and dislike most?
Yeah, this is easy. I really like having breakfast. I love having breakfast. It is the most important moment of my day for me. Because I'm starting working, waking up, and I love coffee, so it's perfect. And I hate washing the dishes. In the end of the day, every day I wash my dishes, and but I hate that with all my heart.
I'm not a person who hate the dish. How to say?
To wash the dishes.
Well, yeah,
Or do the dishes.
Yeah, I'm not the person who hates it, but I hate to, how to say, I'm not sure if the correct pronunciation, but it's sweep the house, because it's so boring to sweep the house. I had problems with the task in my day, and I need to do it every day because I lost all my hair. I don't know why. I don't have, if I have the balance of vitamins in my body, but every day I lost a lot of hair, and I see the hair on the floor and I need to sweep. But I hate it. I hate this task, and I need to do it every day. This is the moment that I hate in my routine. I don't have doubt about it. And you, Wanda?
I hate the house routine too, but I have a dishwash machine, and I have a robot to sweep my house. It's so good. You need to get the technology for help you in this kind of thing. It's so interesting. My robot calls George. I put a name, and I put he have a fabric, I put alcohol in the fabric and it sweep the house and pass the fabric in the house. It's really interesting. Easy peasy.
George works for you. Show
Of course.
the boring things for you.
Yeah. I love it, George.
And you, Luan?
I think I the most like in my daily routine is get home and take a shower. And I'm not a cold person, but it's really cold here in Ribeirão Preto compared to Belém. So take a hot shower is the best part of the day when you get home. But I think I don't know, the worst part of my day, it's kind of strange, but I hate sleep. I don't like to sleep. Sleep for
Wow.
me, I really hate it.
Why?
I cannot imagine myself passing 80 fucking hours vulnerable, just lying on my bed. So I hate sleep. I
Oh
wish
my
I
gosh.
I wish I don't know, not having any minute in sleep. So when the end of the
But
day and I have
you
to sleep,
don't dream in
I I,
your
I
sleep?
hate dream. I hate sleeping
Oh
because
my
my
gosh.
dreams are kind of nightmares. I hardly ever have good dreams in my life, so sleeping is not something that I like. I know it's a kind of strange, but it's true.
Yeah,
That,
I
that
love.
that's really interesting. I don't like the process of going to bed. I don't like that. I keep postponing. I just when I'm very sleepy that I go to bed. But once I go to bed, it's difficult to wake up because I
Yeah,
It's not
love
for me.
sleeping.
I follow
Even
you.
before of the clock, I already wake up.
And Luan, when you wake up is the best part of the night. Oh,
The the best part of the night and having my coffee with milk here is the best part because I don't know, sleeping is not something that I enjoy.
oh my gosh.
So, but it's the necessity to be productive or something like that, or you just avoid to sleep.
I'd like my day has 24 hours, not 20 but 40 hours, because I like to be productive. I like to be study and study not something that are academics, but studying languages, study something, watching football games, and I really like to be more productive, and sleeping is putting me off.
So, how many hours do you sleep at night?
7 or 6. Uh,
Oh,
I know it could be more, but
No,
I'm
it's
thinking
okay.
that you
7 hours. It's okay.
yeah. I'm thinking that you just sleep for 3-4 hours.
Yeah,
no.
me too.
I like to be in the health conduction, so I know it's a necessity.
Yeah, it's important. Sleep is important for your body and to be productive in the another day. And I think the best part of my day is when I wake up. I'm a morning person. I really like
Yes.
to wake up early and see the sun and see the Christ the Redeemer from my window and take my coffee. I really like to take coffee at the morning during the morning, especially on the breakfast. And I think this is the best part of my day. And I really love my job, and I enjoy all the things that happens in my job. But I think when I wake up and they start in the day, this is the best part of my day. Even in the weekends, I really like to wake up early on the weekends and enjoy the rest of the day, the sun, if in a beautiful day. Maybe and with rainings, it's okay today. It's okay for me. So let me ask you, Luan, how was your daily routine changed over the years?
I don't know. Over the years, I used to study at the afternoon because I worked in the morning some years ago, and oh, how I miss this time because I have to wake up at, I don't know, 5 a.m. Because the company started really early. So after that, I'm consider myself an early bird, so morning person as well. But here I'm doing the post graduation. I don't have a specific routine to follow, so I can swing my schedule. Even for example, tomorrow I'm not going to wake up so early. My experiment is done today. So tomorrow, for example, is a day to rest, and I like this change. And over the years, you have a specific schedule every day when you have to work, but doing research, we don't have it, and I like this. I really like this year. Last year was different, and I think that is, and I prefer not having a specific schedule. I don't know if you guys.
Yeah, I remember when I did my master's and my PhD, depending on the year that I had more disciplines like food technology, chemistry, and something like that. And the other years is focused on the research. So I planned all the things that I need to do in my research. And depending on the research, like on my PhD, I went a lot of weekends on the lab. And nowadays it not happens more, but during 3 years of my PhD, it was common to go to the lab on the weekends, every weekends. And it was a little bit stressful, but it's a part of the process, and I work with microorganisms, so I need to respect the time that that they have to grow. And sometimes they grow on the Saturday or Sunday. So it's different today because I try to plan all my research things from Monday to Friday, and do the other things, like things that I need to do on computer, I do during the weekends if I don't have time to conclude from Monday to Friday. And you, Wanda?
I think now is easier my routine is easier than other time when I have my sons here as a teenager, and wake up early, take them to the school, and bring the school from here, and check the homework, and go to my clinic, and many things. And now is easier because I have many time for me, for myself, and I have many friends, and we go to a restaurant to take a glass of wine. It changed. Now I work because I love my job, but in the past I work because I love my job, of course, but I need to raise my sons.
So it's interesting. And let me know about something. Do you think that nowadays, do you enjoy more your days nowadays or in the past? Do you miss the days that you had with your sons when they are children, or the routine that you have with them?
I love each part of my life. I do not prefer that or other one. I love now. I build my life to love my life all the time.
Perfect answer. I don't have words to complete this. Perfect answer. And you, Fernando?
What is the question? I'm sorry.
Is the question number 6? Yeah, number 6.
Oh, yeah. Well, it has changed a lot in the last few years because I start working from home and change it completely. Because before I had to right time of the day to be there early, and I am not a morning person, so I was in a bad mood every morning. And actually, since I was a child, I was not good with schedules. I was always late, and I didn't know why, but it's because of that, because I'm not good with that. Although I'm a very organized person, so it changed a lot with this because of this, and it changed too because I have been doing everything from home. So it had a huge influence on my daily routine.
Yeah, and I think because we lived different things in life, the routine is changing. It's a process. And it's like Wanda said, you need to enjoy each step, each part of our life, and the part of the new routine that we have at the routine that you have at the moment, and build a day that you enjoy to enjoy the life. So I think it's the way, the process of life.
Yeah, life flies.
Exactly. So guys, we have time to one more question. And I choose the question number 8. And I'd like to know about Luan. What do you usually do to get out of your routine? A person who plans everything in life and don't like to sleep. So I think it's to go out your routine. It's like sleep more.
How I can say it's unplanned things. Unplanned things is really hard to happen, but to be honest, I don't plan much things, something out of my routine, and sometimes my friends do that, or my family does that, and I believe it's the worst part of my life. I don't plan it. Many things, something that are not in my routine or in daily. I don't know, in the daily tasks. It is really hard. And but I usually do is go out with friends, with family. Sometimes in the park, sometimes at the bar. For example, in some minutes I'm going to the bar. It's just in the corner of my house, so I'm not late for that. And I don't know, enjoy something that good places that I don't know yet. For example, zoo or a new movie theater. It's really important to me, and I think that is. I think that is.
That's nice. And you, Fernando?
I could copy the same answer that Luan gave, because it's exactly what I do. As I've been doing everything from home to go out of my routine, I go out just like that, for a walk or to the movies. I love going to the movies, and yeah, just going out, it's enough for me.
And you, Wanda?
I follow Fernando and Luan. but I add something because I'm a scuba diver, and I planned a diver, and I go there and stay in a boat for one weekend or 20 days in for a year. I pass in a boat to diving. I break my routine all the time with a movie, with a friend, with a pet, with my grandson, with family. I love break my routine.
Yeah, I do the same things that you mentioned about stay with friends, stay with family, sometimes travel to visit my family on Rio Grande do Sul, travel to go to a fair, travel to go to a festival, or I don't know, maybe do like sometimes I don't have much time during the week to cook, and I love to cook. And for me, one thing that I do to get out of my routine is to cooking during the weekends, like to plan, test a different recipe, and have a glass of wine. And this is a simple thing that I do to change my routine, and I really like to do this. But I think the most things that I do to go out of my routine is with my friends. Go discover new places in Rio and stay with them, or stay with my family, or something like that. So hello guys, I'd like to know about Priscilla. How was the conversation for you?
It's a very good conversation. I like so much this experience in this platform and in my friends in the room. It's a topic is interesting, very good. I like so much.
And I'd like to ask you something. What do you do on the weekends? Do you have a weekend routine or not?
Yeah, I have. I'm preparation for the weekend and to organize my day and follow all the time my schedule. And it's very important for me because I can follow this and keep my focus in my objective.
Yeah, perfect. And you, Ellie, how was the conversation for you?
Me?
Yeah, you?
Sorry, I lost something.
No, I'm asking to Wesley about the conversation. How was the conversation for him?
Okay. The conversation was pretty good. The topic is such a thing that is important for us because it's our routine, right? We have to have one to achieve our goals and evolving as well, right? On our career, on our studying, or keep coming to the TNT, right? So was very good. The Victoria, I think, is the one that she have the more difficult one because she have a son, right? So I think that's it.
Nice to know about it. And for you, Sonia, how was the conversation? Your moods. Your moods. You need to turn on your microphone.
And for the first time, because it's my first time here in TALKNTALK, the conversation was great. I agree the routine is important to organize my day, my week, my life is very important.
Nice to know about it. And I don't know that it's your first time here, but welcome. I think you can improve your English here.
Thank you.
with me in another immersion, or we have a lot of immersions here, so it's a good place to practice and just enjoy this experience, and welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
And how about you, Victoria? How was the conversation?
I'm learning the conversation was good, like hard because I am with him, but it was good. We talk a lot about routines and things during the routine, so it was good.
So guys, unfortunately, we don't have time to continue the conversation, but I think see you again in another meeting, in the next opportunity. I put on the chat this survey about this immersion. So in this link, we can rate the conversation from 0 to 10. And you can explain the note that you put. We can suggest some topics that I can bring to the immersion. And whatever you want, you can comment about this immersion and what do you expect for the future immersions here, okay? And I promise I do my best to bring interesting topics to you in another immersion. And in the next Wednesday, we are going to talk about music. It's a different way that I plan the immersion, but we have a music that is the theme of the immersion, and we have a series of questions related to this music. But it's a surprise. I don't mention it about the theme, okay?
Okay.
So see you guys. I hope you have a good rest of week and a good weekend. And enjoy your routine.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.